Be back in about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not here to disappoint. Anyways, this next story, I kid you not, I literally almost went to jail over self-defense, and yeah, so without a doubt, we are gonna play some Fallout 4 and fucking listen to this story because it's one thing. I just have a bunch of stories. So, without a doubt, let's get right into it. So, this one happened, I want to say, like sometime last year. And, you know, me, I'm not really, you know, the fighting type, but, you know, if it comes down to it, I'll fight. I ain't got a problem with it. You know, I'm 5'2.5". And, you know, I'm at a bar, you know, I'm chilling, I'm doing my thing. You know, I'm with my friends, you know, we're all lit. They bought me drinks, I'm like, alright, cool. So, it comes time for, you know, everybody, you know, to get the fuck out of there. It's going on 2 o'clock, right? Right. So, I'm like, well, I guess I'm designated driver, even though, you know, we're all fucked up. So, you know, get in the car, or, you know, we're heading to the car. And out of nowhere, you know, just some guy decides that he's gonna just fuck with me because, you know, I'm short. You know, I'm small. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm 5'2". I'm small. But, you know, I'm built. You know, I have muscles. I have, you know, the whole everything deluxe package. Like, yeah, I mean, even my dick, like, but besides the point, just, you know, we're all going, you know, there's cops posted all over the fucking place, and me and my friends, you know, we're just chilling, you know, talking, haha, and kikiing, and out of nowhere, this guy just decides to start fucking with me. Keep in mind, he's about, you know, 5'6", 5'7". And, you know, I'm drunk, he's drunk, you know, and I'm like, oh, well, he's just, you know, he's just fucking, he's just joking, come on, y'all, let's go. So now he, like, stops me, so he just starts pushing on me. And I'm like, really, dog? I don't even know you, and you just gonna fuck with me like that. So, after that, I'm just like, alright, cool, whatever. Like, I was like, can I, like, me and my friends get the fuck out of here? Can we, like, just go? He's like, nah, nigga, I'm about to fuck you up. Now, keep in mind, I'm a little shit back then. I'm still a little shit to this day. But I'm like, well, you really trying to fight me over what exactly? He's like, I have no reason. I just feel like fighting. I'm like, so you gonna choose to fight me and I ain't did you nothing? He's like, yeah, fucking right. So he throws a punch. You know, he fucking punches the shit out of me, and he hits me square in my jaw. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, this motherfucker really just hit me. And the cops are looking. I'm like, I don't know if I should fight back. So he throws another one. Now, keep in mind, he's drunk as fuck. He's way drunker than I am. And he's stumbling like a motherfucker. So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. So I square the fuck up, and I beat him the fuck down. And after that, you know, he's like, there's a fucking other thing over there. I see he's digging. After that, guys, after that, just like I beat him the fuck down, the cops come over, they put me in handcuffs, they put him in handcuffs, the cops came, they talked to him, and then they came and then they talked to me, and I'm like, alright, well, you know, I'm just minding my business, you know, I was minding my business, you know, not trying to, you know, do something, you know, out of proportion. And they were like, well, yeah, we've seen everything. We've seen everything that just happened. And
shoveling us today?
Back. Yeah, I've been working, but I ain't got nothing back. Tell me the daily now. Hold on, wait, really now. All of that shit you've been talking just silly now. It's as quick as you rise, just as quick as you could fall. Oh no, 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 I can't fuck.
I really don't understand what you're asking.
Seriously?
But so yeah, the cops are like.
And every raider outfit in the area gets protection to keep their paws off and mark it clean our homes.
Cops are like, yeah, but we have to detain you because y'all were throwing punches back and forth like a bunch of fucking madmen.
I'm here on my own.
And he was like, okay, well, it's reasonable, I guess. I just, cops are, I'm so fucking sidetracked, guys. It's bad right now. So, make my tweet in here. So, cops are like, well, we're not gonna take you to jail. We're gonna, because, we obviously were, self-defense. And then another cop comes over. And he was like, well, that ain't what I've seen, keep in mind, I'm mixed, okay, so I'm black, mixed with white and Hispanic, and this guy was like, well, I think we should take both of them to jail. And then the cop that was talking to me, he's like, I don't think that's fair, considering I just seen that other guy just, fuck with this guy right here. Keep in mind, I'm the smallest motherfucker here. I'm only 5'2". Everybody else around me. So he's like, well, this guy's really small. I mean, he's only here just to fucking, have fun and shit. And keep in mind, I was only like 19 or 20 years old. And he's like, well, yeah, he's had a few drinks. He's real fucked up. That cop was real fucking cool. The cop was real cool. Like, he could have taken me to jail and everything. And so, I shit you not, my girlfriend at the time she was fucking like, so she, just gonna pause this nigga's irritating me, but she came up to me and was like crying and shit, thinking I was gonna go to jail. So she turned on the cop. She started going off on him, and I'm sitting here, I'm in handcuffs, there's nothing I can do to pull her away from him. And so she gets taken to jail. And I'm like, man, this is some fucking bullshit. I'm like, look, can y'all not take her? Like, I gotta bring her back home. And they were like, well, nah, she's verbally assaulting me. She, did such and such. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, like, I cannot bail you out of jail. Not right now. Like, why is this happening? So, moral of the story is, this guy got beat the fuck up. Got beat the fuck up by a fucking smidget. Now, I'm just gonna admit that now. I'm fucking short as fuck, as all living fuck. I'm like 5'2", and I'm beating niggas that are like 5'6", 5'7", with a little bit more muscle on their body. So I escaped going to jail that night because it was self-defense, and that one cop seen everything. That other cop was a racist dick. So like now, it's like I don't even hang around those same people. My ex that I had back then, I don't talk to her. She's a hoe. There's not really much to say. All I know is I got off without going to jail, and I was under the age, intoxicated, and driving while intoxicated. And the cops were like, look, you need to either go get you something to eat, or, just have everybody crash at your place until y'all sober up, and then, y'all just go back to doing what y'all normally do in y'all daily lives. And I was like, I thank you. And keep in mind, I don't like the cops. The cops like to pull me over for dumb shit. Like, a few days ago, I was on my way to work. They got some, like, little project housings near my house. And I go there because it's faster than taking the main road with all the traffic. Somebody likes taking these little side streets. I go there and I pull out from the fucking little subdivision or complex apartment, and I didn't happen to see that cop sitting behind me. And so I'm driving. All of a sudden I hear whoop, whoop. I'm just like, oh shit. So look, I'm nervous as fuck, hands on the fucking steering wheel. He walks up to my window, I just look at him, and I'm just like, fuck. I'm probably about to go to jail for nothing. He was a white guy. White cop. You know, I don't have a problem with white people. Everybody I've dated has been white, you know, it's like white women. But, so, dude comes up to my window, and he's like, you have license, ID and registration. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. It's in the glove box. You mind if I grab it? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So I'm reaching over, I'm grabbing it, and I'm like, look, my license is in my back pocket. And I, have a pocket knife on me for my protection because I always travel through here. And I just don't like, it's just a lot faster for me to get here, but in case something happens, I'm here for self-defense. So he's like, okay, step out of the car. So I step out of the car, and I shit you not, he automatically put me in handcuffs and fucking was like calling back up. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. Like, what the fuck's going on? And so his major, his sergeant or whatever, whoever above him, he shows up and he's like, so what do we got here? What's going on? He's like, okay, so well, I pulled him over. He was in a suspicious area. He looked suspicious, yada yada. So I stopped him. And the sergeant, the person who's in charge over him, comes up to me and he's talking to me and he's like, okay, so what happened? So I run it down to him. I'm like, look, I'm on my way to work. I've always traveled through here. I keep a pocket knife on me for my protection because, it's not safe in this little one area. And he was like, okay, that's understandable. And so, like I told him, I was like, look, before I even went to grab my ID, I let him know that I had a pocket knife in my back pocket along with my, my driver's license, ID, yada yada. He was like, okay, cool. So they searched me. They found the pocket knife and my ID, driver's license, whatever the fuck. And they ran me through. Now, I have a clean slate. I don't have no warrants, no nothing, so I have nothing to worry about there. The only problem is just the pocket knife is a little too big. I think it's only supposed to be from like your wrist up until like your fingers. I think that's the biggest it can be. It can't be any bigger than that. So they were like, well, we're gonna have to take the pocket knife, but you have a good day. We're sorry we had to stop you. It's just this is a high drug usage area. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. He's like, try taking a different route or leave a little bit earlier so that you don't have to, navigate through traffic. I'm like, I got you, I understand. So, as I'm walking up to the police car to get my, my license and registration and stuff from the guy from the original. We're gonna call that cop like Cray or something. From fucking Cray. He looks me square dead in my eyes, and I will shit you not, I will never fucking get this. He said, I see you driving around here again, I'm gonna shoot you. And so I just happened to look at him, and I'm like, so you're gonna shoot me just because I'm being a normal citizen and driving around driving through an area just so I can get to my work on time? And he was like, yeah, and he just nodded his head. And so the sergeant or whatever the fuck was still there. So I flagged him down. I'm like, look, he just said that if he catches me around here again, he's gonna shoot me. So that was a whole nother thing. Moral of the story is I ended up being like 45 minutes, an hour late for work. Wasn't the funnest thing in the world, but that's just how it goes. I mean, I don't trust cops. I mean, now a black cop, I don't trust cops, period. Black cops I really don't trust because I mean like dog. Have you seen my face? Like I am adorable. I mean I don't want to toot my own horn, but you know I'm too adorable to get shot. But yeah, you guys, so I have a bunch of other stories, like, cause the time I had to jump through a fucking 2-story window to the ground below me because some chick decided, oh, I'm just gonna fuck you while my boyfriend's at work or husband's at work, whatever. So I have to tell you guys that story as well, which I might be able to in the next 15 minutes or less is what I'm going for. 30 minutes is my most that I'm going to run 2 stories through, but hang on, I know what texting you got. Alright, so I'm just gonna lay this story out. Alright, so like I said, I'm only 21. So you ever at your house and you know somebody like these girls, you know, they live down the street from me, you know, they mad, like they're bad as fuck, like thick legs, you know, just thick all over, fat ass, big titties. Like, I kid you not, I've seen a lot of fat ass in my day, like fat asses. So, this story is me nearly getting caught by some nigga because I'm fucking his wife or old lady or whatever the fuck. Alright, so, chilling at work one day, and this girl comes in, you know, she's about 20 something. Keep in mind, I was only 18 at the time. And you know, we started talking, you know, I made my move, I shot my stick, and I'm just like, alright, you know, this girl cool as fuck. She was like, well, I have, you know, a boyfriend, a husband. Let's say her name's Kayla. So Kayla's like, I got a boyfriend, husband, whatever. But he's like, you know, he's at work, so what you doing whenever you get off? Like, what time you get off? So I'm like, I ain't doing shit, I'm probably just gonna go back to the crib and pass the fuck out. So I'm like, I get off in like 15 minutes. So she's like, alright, cool, well, you mind if I just wait here for you? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Keep in mind, I don't give a fuck about this other nigga she's fucking. So I'm like, alright, cool. So I get off of work, you know, and she walked here, so I have a car. So I drove. And, you know, we got something to eat. You know, we talked a little bit more and shit like that. And, you know, things just started getting real. It went 0 to 100 real quick. And fuck, I lost my train of thought. And so after that, she was like, look, let's go back to my place. I'm horny, I'm wet. She was like, you can feel if you want. And I kid you not, while I was driving, like, I reached in her fucking pants, her shorts, I don't even remember what she had on, but like, I reached inside that shit, and it was just straight water. Like, straight water. I'm just like, god damn, like, I'm here, like, my dick's getting like hella fucking hard out this bitch. And so I'm driving and she sees this, and so she's like, oh, so your dick's standing up, you want me to do anything about it? I'm like, yeah. So I kid you not, she pulled that shit out without hesitation and just started blowing, like giving straight top. And I'm driving, and everybody knows how hard it is to drive while getting some good head. I'm just like trying to like not swerve on and off the road, and I'm just having like a wonderful fucking time. So we get to her place. I put my dick back in my pants, right? And I'm just like, well, fuck. Now you got me all heated. And I'm like, I remember everything as clear as day as soon as we walked in. Just, she straight stripped down to just nothing, and I just like, I fucked her. Straight up. And so while we're in the middle of fucking, like, her dude comes home. Now keep in mind, like, I'm about to buzz, and like as soon as that front door opens, I hear it, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, it's so close. I'm so fucking close. So I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm buzzing. So I just happened to hit her a few more times, and after that, it's like I bust and I come like all in her throat and shit, like straight savage. And I'm like, look, I just heard that door open. Like I gotta bounce. So I throw my clothes on, you know, I put my pants on backwards, I put my fucking shirt, I put everything on backwards except for my fucking shoes. I threw that shit out the window. Now keep in mind, she lives 2 stories up, so now I gotta find a way to get out the house. So I'm like, alright, cool, it looks like I'm gonna have to jump. Now keep in mind I ain't got on no shoes and there's just straight concrete at the bottom. There's no stairs, no ladder, no nothing, so I just hop my ass out that window and fucking hopefully pray for the best. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I really hope this nigga kisses that girl after I done fucked around and came all on her shit. Just kiss her. I want you to kiss her because I was so close. Like, I wasn't, I don't have any kids, but, you know, let's just say, like, I wasn't about to pull out. But just straight hoping she kisses that nigga. And it turns out that nigga was my best friend from high school. So, well, it's not really my best friend anymore, but yeah. But I'm just like, dude, kiss her. I want you to kiss her. Like, that's like, I had that implant in my head all fucking night on the way back to my house. Like, it was just fucking great. I mean, dude was mad as fuck about it. He ended up finding out and wanting to fucking fight me about it. And I'm like, dude, look, I ain't gonna fight you. So that's a whole nother story. So guess I'll tell that one. It's all in the same thing. So like a week or 2 later go by, you know, we're still talking, me and the girl, me and Kayla. And fucking dude hits me up out of nowhere. His name's Brian. Brian hits me up and he's like, so you fucked my girl? Like, I'm like, yeah. And she came on to me. I ain't gonna say no. Like, she was like a 30 out of 10, like, dog. I'm about to fuck. So I'm like, yeah, I fucked her. He's like, oh, well, girl, yeah, well, I'm outside your house, yeah. I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna do this in front of my place, nigga. We gonna go do this somewhere else. So we like, you know, we meet up at like a park or something, and I'm like, so what's the deal? What you gonna do? He was looking around, and, you know, he's like, well, nah, we gonna fight. I'm like, well, you just brought me out here to fight. I mean, like, look, dude, it's not even that serious. I'm not even trying to fight you. Let's just say I ended up getting my ass stomped that night. Nah, not really. Y'all think I'm that much of a little nigga? Nah, nigga. I ended up, the way it ended up happening was I ended up taking him and throwing him down to the ground, and you know how in Super Mario where you got where like you can like Super Mario stomp something or somebody, like the little mushrooms or whatever the little Goombas. There we go. You just like Super Mario jump them little fuckers. Well, let's just say I just super Goomba jumped this nigga's fucking ribs, and it's just like, really? So I just jumped like 30 feet up in the fucking air and just fucking like super stomped this nigga. I ended up breaking like 4 of his ribs on one side and like 2 on the other. And, you know, from that, just, dude was just real pissed off. I know if you fight whenever you're pissed off, you know, you lose. But there's not much you can really do in that situation. But yeah, that nigga got stomped on. So his girlfriend at the time, they're actually still together to this day. But his girlfriend called me and confronted me about it. She was like, did you fight, you know, my boyfriend? Did you fight, you know, your friend? I'm like, yeah, I mean, he came at me sideways, so she's throwing shade. And I'm like, look, I ain't got time to deal with this. And so I'm pretty sure she watches my channel too. It's kind of like, it's a lose for them. I mean, this nigga has like 6 broken ribs. But I got some pussy, so that's the moral of that story. I ain't tripping. I mean, like, what else do you want me to do? I mean, you challenged me, you got Super Mario jumped or stomped by a little nigga. A little nigga, like, dog, I ain't that big. You could have easily thrown me, like, I'm only 5'2". It's just funny things, man, just funny things. Damn cats, I fucking swear. I don't know if you guys can hear the cats outside. They're literally, like, at my fucking window. I wish I had a fucking camera. I need to invest in one of those shits. The only problem is they're like $60, and it's kind of hard to come up on $60 when, you know, you're suspended from work for a week. But, you know, you get paid, you know, Thursday, but you gotta pay bills that same day. You know, you don't really make that much, so you kind of stuck like a real one. But yeah, it's kind of like the time I'm just full of stories today, and these are all true stories. Like the one whenever I was in middle school and I wrote a note to one of the chicks in the class that had like a giant rack. Alright, so we was in middle school. We were in like science class. If you see me and this chick, we've been dating on and off for like a while. I think I was in 6th grade. 6th or 7th. I know I had to repeat the 6th grade. I was a fucking idiot. Nah, not really. I just slept in class. And, you know, I'm super fucking smart. I got, you know, 4.0 GPA and everything. And, you know, just a few years I decided not to do anything just because I knew I was going to be able to catch up and do whatever the fuck I needed to do just to get the fuck out of school. But, so, you know, I'm talking to this chick. I think her name was Josephine. Or Naisha, I think. I don't remember. It was like some fucking odd years ago, you guys. But her name's just gonna be JoJo. Or Josie, whichever the fuck. So, you know, I'm sitting here, like, she's on the opposite side of the classroom. I'm over here. We're in science class. The science teacher really liked me, you know. She was cool. She didn't really care what I did. But I wrote a note. I'm like, look, I like you. You like me. It's pretty fucking obvious. And I wrote a note. And I asked her if I can grab her tits. Just straight up, straight gangsta about it too, like no fucks given. And so she gets the note, she looks at it, and she has like this big ass fucking expression on her face. Like I'm like, oh shit, dog. It ain't even a good expression. It's like one of those oh shit expressions. Like, no, it's just like one of those no expressions. And I'm sitting here like, what is she doing? She's getting up. So she gets up and goes to the teacher. And the teacher fucking calls me outside of class. I don't even remember her name. So I go outside the classroom and I'm like, fuck. So the teacher's like, did you give her a note? Did you give Josie a note asking to touch her titties? I'm like, look, I ain't even gonna lie about it. Yeah, man, I did. She's like, you know, I'm gonna have to write you up. You know that. You can't be doing that. That's uncalled for. I'm like, shit, no, don't write me up. That nigga don't like me in there. But that nigga, I meant the principal at the time. His name was, I think, Mr. Abear. There was somebody else. I went through so many principals. Just that school could not keep a principal at all. And so we're just sitting there, and I'm just like, the teacher wants me to apologize to her in front of everybody, because everybody then already fucking knew what the fuck was going on. I'm like, fuck, I can't do that. Not in front of everybody. She was like, no, you're gonna apologize in front of everybody. And I'm like, oh, no. So I ended up apologizing, you know, saying I'm sorry. After that, girl ended up moving to, like, a different school, and I'm like, fuck. I mean, her older sister went there too. Her older sister was in 8th grade. And fucking, yeah, so that was that. But I mean, she still had some nice titties. I wanted to I like Smash. I mean, she wasn't the prettiest. I mean, when in doubt, you know, I got a paper bag in my car for a reason with some holes cut out into that bitch. But yeah, dog, that ended up happening. I ended up getting in trouble for that shit. I mean, whenever I got home, you know, my mom didn't know nothing about it. My dad was like, "Good job, son." I'm like, "For what?" And he was like, "Well, you know, I'm trying to get you some. That's what's up." I'm like, this nigga just really did not just congratulate me on getting suspended for fucking trying to grab some chick's titties. Now keep in mind, I'm trying to see the whole titty, son. I'm not trying to see half of them shits. I want to see the whole titty. 1 and 2. I wanna, you know, examine them both. Maybe do a little playing around. Who knows? But man, fuck. It's just, I have so many stories to tell, but I don't know which one of. I know which one's the exact. I know which one's perfect. God, was it 4th of July? Not this 4th of July. I think it was like last 4th of July or some shit. 4th of July last year. Or maybe it was like a few years ago. I don't remember. But, you know, my best friend, he lives across the street. And I have a bunch of different best friends. But this guy, we've been friends since fucking 1st grade, kindergarten. So we go way back. I mean, he's 22 now. Or is he 21? He's 21 fixing to be 22. A real fucking smart. He's in college, going to be a biologist. You know, he's just about done with school. And so we're at his house. You know, his brothers are there, his cousins, and his cousins' stepkids. And so me and my brother, we happen to go over there, and they have, you guys know how they have these giant ass artillery shells, right? You know, the ones where it's like a long ass fuse, you drop it in the tube, you light it, that shit flies the fuck up in the air and goes pow, like kaboom, like yeah. That bitch is loud. But anyways, so we're all just sitting there, you know, taking turns lighting them, dropping them, fucking backing the fuck all the way the fuck up, and you're watching them fucking fly up this fucking tube and fucking blow up and shit, and you're making them pretty colors. And here my brother comes and he's like, well look, I got next. You know, keep in mind, nobody really liked my brother. My brother was weird as fuck. He's chill now. He's like one chill nigga. And so he like drops his in the tube, lights it. I shit you not, when this fucking artillery shell only went up to about eye level with everybody, and I'm just like, everybody was like, well fuck, we gotta fucking go, we gotta fucking run. So I'm like, everybody get the fuck. And so we all take off, and I just hear it go boom, and I just see sparks fly this way and that way and this way and that way, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, we all about to die. Like, not just, it didn't explode just once, it went pow. I'm just like, it's one of those big ass artillery shells. I'm surprised ain't nobody got hit with that shit. But after that, we were like, look, you can't light no more. You put that shit in there the wrong way. So our little artillery shell tube, it was fucking, it was done. It was gone. Yeah, so we had to improvise. We had to fucking we had like a little pipe, like a little, I don't want to say PVC pipe, it was like a little stainless steel pipe, and we just used that, we hammered that into the ground, and then we just, you know, put the rest of it we had in there. We still had like a good couple rounds, we had like 10 rounds left of artillery shells, so we fucking just lit that in that tube, dropped it, and watched it fly the fuck up. It's fucking great. I had a wonderful time too, but I shit you not, my brother is never gonna ever put another fucking artillery shell in that fucking thing and fucking light it. I'm not, nope. I'm sorry. I mean, I love you, little bro, but about to come try to kill me again. But it was, you know, it was fun other than almost nearly dying. But, yeah. Fuck. I think that's gonna end it for the broadcast, you guys. I mean, it's helped take my mind off of a lot of things just now. Like, I don't even remember why the fuck I was upset. And I'm probably gonna broadcast again tonight. I don't know yet. There's just nothing for me to do.
Take this out.
Oh God, I'm tired. I don't want to go to sleep. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So before I go, I'm pretty sure you guys know that there's a new TV show on Disney Channel called Big City Greens, right? I kid you not. This show is fucking stupid as fuck, but it's fucking hilarious. So the main character in this fucking cartoon, his name is fucking Cricket Green. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, who in their fucking right mind names their child Cricket Green? Cricket fucking Green. And they're all from the countryside except the grandma. So they go to live with their grandma because the grandma is apparently sick or some shit. I don't know the moral of the story. But it's so dumb. I'm just saying, you guys would just have to check it out and tell me what you guys think. I know it's like a little kid cartoon, but it's dumb as fuck. Actually, it's on right now. And they just got some they got some adult content in it. You just gotta know what the fuck they're talking about. I mean, it's not really a bad TV show. Look at that, my beer has been gotten hot, damn it. But yeah. There's nothing to do. I ain't got no girlfriend to talk to. I'm single like yesterday. I'm single like the day before yesterday. I mean, Tinder doesn't work in nobody's favor. Like, I tried. I matched with one person. Ain't never heard nothing back from that. I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker here. This motherfucker jumped out that nigga's window and fucking, like, put his mouth all on that shit. I'm so done. Anyways. Yeah, no, Tinder don't work in nobody's favor. My tattoo artist is steady trying to hook me up with his ex-wife. Don't get me wrong, you know, she's beautiful as fuck. Just her teeth. I'm straight. I'm straight. Like, I need something to fucking do to keep my mind off of this dumb shit. I don't know, I sort of feel like taking a trip, but I don't want to go by myself. I ain't got no friends to go because they're either all at work or they're non-existent. So, I mean...
does sound interesting. I'm always looking.
So yeah, like I'm a sitting duck.
Situation. From what I hear, I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well.
Piper just like that.
I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Beaver. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Awesome. I know exactly where that's at too. Right that way. Let's see. Where the fuck is? There it is. But yeah. So that was, you know, an entertaining little story. I heard gunshots. Oh, they're happening over there. That doesn't involve me. But yeah. No, there's a lot people don't know about me. There's a lot that I don't make known. Whoa. Like... Cabot House is that away. Motherfucker, how the fuck am I supposed to get across there? Gotta go swimming, man. But, you know. Got a fucking rock, I can't tell. I can't see nothing. Okay, I think we're okay. Nope. Come on, get on the fucking... Get up there, you're so fucking close, damn it. Like, I can see the water. Wait, can I walk over here? No, let's not walk. Okay, I made it. Okay, this is... No. No. Bad dog. Bad dog. It's a toy alien. I hear the fucking murder bots roaming around there. There's a big old Sentry bot.
Trying to get
And he's gonna fucking walk all the way around just to get to me, too. And he's gonna turn the fuck around and go the opposite fucking way. Not if I'm in the bush, you ain't. I'm stuck. What, Murderbot? What, this grass? I just felt like being an asshole. There's a Zeta gun right here. I know you dislike that, Piper. I don't care. Move. I don't want to get out of, my power armor. But I guess I'll sit. The Rubal Hali in Arabia. In Arabia.
Yes, my dear, simple. important evidence.
Yeah, I don't care.
For starters, what's this magazine looking for?
It's another case holding vials of sin. You don't need to worry about one of these. That means that there's research. It's all you need to know. You should start at Carson State Insane Asylum. Don't let them mistake you just to support buildings of the land. If they deter over an ambush that James Hayden talks about, that's what gunfire and pistols come from the military advantage. Check in with your leader. He's in charge of the security forces. She can point you in the right direction. You're sub-friend.
I'm out of here.
Good luck. Don't get killed in your first job.
Kinda can't tell me not to get killed on my first motherfucking job, nigga. Alright, I think I'm done with this, guys. It was nice talking to y'all, man. Like, you got my mind off of a lot of shit. I think I'm just gonna go and just chill the rest of the day. So, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Damn it, now I don't want to take no fucking pictures.